And sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty.
Why can't keeping it real be classy? Okay. Why can't keeping it real be let me hold my peace and let me move on? Why can't keeping it real be, you know what? They may have done that, but I'm going to respect them and move forward. Why can't that be keeping it real?
Right.
I know, that's this thing heavy too. It's not light.
She usually has a mic stand, but it was too big for us to bring.
Oh wow! So she got to hold it the whole.
We was gonna go to guitars, but we ran out of time to get her table stand. But she a G. She young.
I'll be alright. It won't be that bad. Hopefully not. I just don't want to drop it. I might break something.
Death grip. It ain't no cover. Oh no, but that'll mess it up. She drop it today. We won't have a podcast tomorrow.
Okay. Let's get it started. Welcome to episode 27 of Sitting Pretty and Keeping It Real. We're reporting, well, we ain't reporting live, but we're reporting from Miami, Florida. How y'all feeling about that?
Loving it.
Dang, y'all act like y'all want to be here.
Woo! It's all good.
So today we have Mr. Eugene with us from Spence Insurance Group. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? I'm Eugene Spence. I'm actually contracted through Lincoln Heritage. It's the largest final expense life insurance company in America. I've been with them about 4 years. Amazing opportunity, amazing company, and I'm just here to be real with them.
Hey,
Yeah,
there we go.
You gonna sit pretty too with us and keep it
Okay.
real, or sit handsome?
Well, handsome, not pretty.
Pretty handsome.
We don't rock that way.
Pretty handsome. There you
Okay.
go.
Oh wait. All right, you go ahead. Introduce yourself, Queen.
Yeah, she did.
I'm sorry. Queen B, I'm here.
Oh, why are you whispering like that? Like a little mouse.
gosh.
Sound like she teeny tiny.
She gonna be
Did
in
she
and
have a
out
drink
today.
already? It's Kimmy where our pretty's at. It's T to the E.
And it's your girl Navarre and the K. Let's get it started. Okay, so what are we sipping on for tonight?
Today.
I'm sorry,
It's
it's not
dark in here,
nighttime. We
shit.
usually,
Right.
we
Like
usually
it's
record
evening.
at nighttime. We're sipping on a quaint. I'm not 21, so if these descriptions aren't up to par, that's why. We're sipping on a quaint lemon drop martini with a lemon slice on the rim.
It
And
looks
it's
very
good.
nice, very attractive
Yeah.
drinks.
Yes,
Tastes
exactly.
attractive.
It looks tart and sweet at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then what we are eating on for the afternoon, we have subs with kale on the outside.
Okay,
of
you
them.
doing
We bougie.
Wait,
We bougie. So
you
we
doing
get
a big
kale
description.
instead of a...
Oh, okay, fine. We got subs, and then we have some oven baked chips,
There you go.
and then we have lip frosting. What kind of cupcakes are they?
Lemon
Kimmy?
drop frosting.
Lemon drop frosting
Oh,
cupcakes.
Yeah, y'all went all
Watch
out
out.
the lemon drop thing,
Yes,
huh?
I did.
To give you guys a visual, it looks like Subway in here.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, the same colors.
Yeah.
No, a better version
A
of
better-
Subway.
yellow
A
and
classier,
green.
a classier version.
A classy version of Subway.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. So how are y'all feeling in Miami?
Feeling good. It's
Feeling
our first
good.
day since,
Ready
like
to get out.
relaxing.
Ready to get out?
Get out, yeah.
I'm getting sleepy. I feel like it's
Oh
late.
gosh.
What? It's early at home.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. I just got sleepy all of a sudden.
They're 3 hours behind us, right?
Want 2
Two.
hours
Two.
right now. Now Sunday it'll change.
To
I think.
3.
So it's 1 o'clock. That's about right. It's about nap time.
Oh Lord. She goes in and out.
So y'all don't have daylight saving times over there?
Our
No,
time never
uh-uh.
changes.
It's
Never
always
changes.
the
No,
same.
that's where actually Lincoln Heritage home office in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So when you come there, you gotta hook
Yeah,
us
I'm
up.
actually gonna be there. We got a golf tournament there in about another month or 2.
Oh,
so you'll be there.
There you
Hook up
go.
with us.
Definitely.
Oh,
But we do have a
fun.
disclaimer
What?
on this one. She goes in and out.
Yeah,
She like,
consciousness.
yeah. Sometimes she on point. Sometimes she come in real slow, and sometimes
Don't
she miss the
listen to
whole
that.
thing.
Oh, well,
Right.
well, do God love you though? That's all I'm saying. Okay, don't
Just
worry
the
about
way
it.
I
We
am.
just have to warn people because she's sharp, but she just
Yeah.
you know.
She
And the
be-
quasars. It's like I think
Yeah.
something be glittery in the corner, and she
She be there and then she not there.
yeah.
Okay.
So we just giving you a heads up.
All right. Do you have any suggestions for us? I guess you can say about the nightlife here in Miami.
Oh,
Where
the
we could
nightlife
go?
is amazing here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a city that never sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I know my problem is like in certain cities you go to, things close at 2.
Mm-hmm.
We go to
That's
the
like
club
us.
here about 12.
Oh.
Oh wow.
And we also, I don't know if we have strip clubs here too.
Mm-hmm.
Daytime we go in the strip club, they open up at noon.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, happy hour time.
Booty shaking on lunch.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm going to lunch for a little booty shaking. And I'll be back. Some booty gyrating.
What else we have here? It's several things to do. Everybody here by KOD, but that's just.
We went there last time.
love
we came.
KOD.
Well, 2
Yeah,
years
it's
ago when we
nice.
came.
It's
What
very
is that?
nice.
That strip joint?
King of Diamonds.
Yes.
Oh, I did too.
Wait, I gotta tell y'all a
It's like
story
Chicks
about
of
that
the
place.
Day.
Let
What?
me hear it.
We had a good time.
I came in last August, and we went to KOD,
Mm-hmm.
and the lights shut off after we
Oh, wow.
paid for a table and a bottle.
Ooh.
They didn't pay
Oh,
their
wow.
bill?
No, after we paid for a table and a
No,
bottle.
she's saying the club.
And the
didn't
club,
pay the bill.
we was like, did y'all not pay the light bill? Or, yeah.
And they get
Oh,
their money
wow.
back.
No, but we took that bottle out of there. That we wasn't gonna leave that.
Oh, I would have.
You paid for it?
I took
Yeah.
the damn table too. Did y'all pay for the
Yeah,
table?
I went to the
Yeah,
table,
yeah.
club, too,
We
there,
paid
folks.
we paid for the
Take all
table.
of that stuff.
We paid for it. They have these things called like Club Cross. So we left from V Live.
Mhm.
And we took a party bus. That was the most cracking party bus I've ever. And I've been on a lot of party buses.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and you done dropped it on a lot of party buses.
We took a party bus to King of. It was lit. It was lit.
Oh yeah, so I guess you messed about on the beach. They said we got tickets and you can go to King.
We actually found it beforehand. It's even more expensive when you meet somebody on the beach. We found it beforehand. Before we got here, we knew we were going to do that.
What hotel did y'all stay in when you were all down there?
We stayed at the Doubletree. It was downtown. It was like a 3-bedroom suite. It was
right
really
off
nice.
Bayshore Drive.
Yes, that's where we stayed.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice area. It connects
Yeah.
the beach to downtown. All of this like in the vicinity of each other.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
But people love South Beach when they come here, but South Beach is overrated to the people that's from here.
From here,
Mhm.
right?
Originally, because it's like, okay, you go down there, the parking terrible,
Yeah, it's
and it's
horrible.
Yeah.
place, there's something to do always around here though. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a hell of a nightlife.
Thank you.
So have you went on your lunch breaks and seen some booty shaking?
No, actually,
You need to
I kept it professional today. I went and met somebody for lunch at the Epic Hotel downtown and enjoyed the view down there. Had a drink or two and just.
So you
now I'm
off
here.
now? You off the clock?
Well,
now?
I don't have a boss.
Oh,
That's
there
me.
we
Oh,
go.
so
you do it how you
Yeah.
want to do it.
Yeah, that's-
Okay.
So you can do booty shaking all day long, huh?
Yeah, but I work hard now.
But on breaks you can go get a little work done.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't call it that. I call it supporting the single moms.
Yeah.
because that's what you're going to do there. You know.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
So you give it to the cause.
Yeah, you put kids through college, you helping them out. So you gotta look at it. So yeah, no, that's every now.
So that's a
and
donation, and so you can write that out.
You sure can't keep that damn receipt.
So I need to ask for my receipt from now on. Huh?
What line
Yeah.
item is he going to use on this?
Because then you just have shaking, just the booty part off and just say shaking.
Shaking.
They don't know what was shaking.
RS be like shaking.
But that's the beauty of the career I'm in. You know, if I want to go meet somebody for lunch, I can meet. If I want a 14-hour lunch break, I can have it. Yeah,
But let us come with you on that 14 hours.
yeah, and just loving life, man.
And you
it's-
just got back from Canada, right?
Yeah, I was in Canada for 6 days. We stayed at was it Lake Louise, in Calgary, Canada.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
the top agents in the company are beautiful.
Wow.
The top agents in the company, they go on trips every year.
Mm-hmm.
And the year before we went to Hawaii, the year before we went to Germany.
Oh, awesome.
And all expenses paid. You could bring a guest. So I flew my friend in from Pittsburgh.
Because I sure was going to ask.
Go like this.
I'm single.
Oh, so,
amen.
so your friends, huh?
Yeah, I flew one of my friends in from Pittsburgh
That's
and
cool.
Shout out
Took
friend from
out
Pittsburgh. Hope you
took
enjoy
out
it.
there for a couple of days. And it was like most companies, when you go on events like that or conventions, it's more work. We had a 2-hour meeting. That was it. After that,
Oh.
we partied.
Oh,
We had a gala there. We went snow tubing. We went. I
Wow.
seen a frozen waterfall. Just
Where y'all going
snowmobile.
That's
Yeah.
awesome company.
Where y'all going next
You got
year?
your friend for next year?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
I be platonic
they,
friends
announced,
next
they
year.
announced the next
got an uncle?
venture. Yeah, my uncle actually want to put me into the business.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No.
He just got married last year. so
Off the market.
Look.
he lived vicariously through me now. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we want to
What
live
you
vicariously
doing,
through you.
son?
But we have the next trip is to Chile.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So it's an 18-month qualification period for that. So that you have to do over $12,500 in production a month, and you can qualify for the trip.
Make sure you do that because I will be.
Oh, I
we'll
don't
have
miss
a
a
good
trip.
time out there.
I don't
She's
miss a
talking
trip.
about
She invited herself.
So
we can be platonic
Yeah.
friends. We can.
Hey, it is what it is.
Oh, my
If I ain't taking off the market by then, you can come.
Okay, cool.
I'll make it happen.
I'll be in your suitcase.
How's your stats doing right now?
We almost there. Do you need some
Where
help?
we ranking at?
You know what? Let me stop texting you so you can get back to what you do. Get up in the
Alright.
Let me
ring.
know where I can help you get them numbers
It's
up
pretty
there.
fun.
So are you an actual agent?
Well, I actually started off as a physical agent. My story is I used to work for Miami-Dade County Transit. I drove the city bus. You know, I had to have in Atlanta as Malta and different places. So I was making like $24 an hour, a lot of overtime. I beat the overtime up. I was working 6-7 days a week.
So you're just a hard worker by nature.
By nature. I was in the Air Force, veteran, so when I got the service, I went to college for a few, and then after that, I had a child. So I realized my daughter couldn't eat books, so I had to get a job.
You gotta get it.
And when I started with transit, I was 23 years old, and I worked there for almost 10 years. And my backstory is my uncle is the one who got me into the business.
Into this business.
Into this business,
Okay.
correct. He's actually still with us too. And he used to work for Florida Power and Light. He was a nuclear power plant mechanic. He's making over $100,000 a year. He quit his job to do this.
So that tells you.
Yeah, no, it made me wonder, was he crazy or what's wrong with the guy? Like, seriously. So when he quit his job, I started watching him a little bit more thoroughly. And I'm like, hold on, this dude, when now we go out to dinner, he's paying for meals now and things is just changing.
You start seeing it.
Yeah. So then when he bought his, he called me one day, I'll never forget this day that changed my life. He called me when he bought his new car. And he said, come outside, I'm going to show you my car. And he bought an S550 Benz. And I knew it was over $120,000.
God damn, sign me up. I'm sorry.
So when he bought that car, I actually called out sick that day from work. I didn't even have a license. Not even having a license. Called out sick, got my license in 2 weeks, and I hit the ground running. And I actually, before I started, my engine blowed in my car a week before that.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, I was going through, the devil's trying
That's
to
he was
hold
trying
me
to,
down.
Yeah, he's trying to hold you back.
Even
Exactly.
greater.
You know, he can't stop that though.
Okay.
And then I actually got my license and I hit the ground running. I rented a car and I hit the road for about 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, I made enough money to go buy me a car.
Oh, there you go.
And
Don't you go to insurance?
That's what I was about to say. I'm currently in school to get my AINS. So right now I'm in the personal insurance class. So after I do this part, then I take the first. I don't know what the requirements is across the states, but I do the first. I take the test for the first part of my license, and then I go back to casualty and property. And I take the it's 4 or 3 different parts in Arizona that we have to take.
Okay.
But that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, what I license is just the 214 license. It's life and variable annuities. And it's a pretty simple course to pass. I could have got my Series 7, Series 6, all of that stuff. But the problem with insurance is nothing wrong with different insurances, but the problem with anything you do in life, whatever you focus on expands. And I meet people that's journeyman more in insurance. They want to do this, they want to do that, they want to do that. And I tell them, I say, hey, specialize in one thing and you'll be fine. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They feel like they're leaving money on the table.
Gotcha.
And at the end of the day, you talk to them, what's called, she asked me, was I a broker earlier? Most brokers end up broker. No, the reason being is that they spread themselves too thin. They want to do everything and not master one thing. With Lincoln Heritage, what I noticed with most of the agents that stick and stay with this business, most of them have a pretty good lifestyle.
They go far.
Yeah, they go very far because we only have one product and one product alone, final expense life insurance.
Yeah.
And as you start to grow your business, every policy you put in place, you get what's called a residual income from it. The same thing Will Smith get, the same thing that any rapper gets. Every time that song spins on the radio, they get a percentage out of it. So every time one of our policyholders makes their premium, we get a percentage out of that to the day they die.
Oh, wow. So each time that they pay.
That's why you
So
got
I
to
think
hustle
that's
hard.
good, and you should stay with one thing because you can't do everything. You're gonna fail in something.
And then you can master that really well too.
Yeah. And my example I give, if you're having chest pains, you'll go to your general doctor, but your general doctor will most likely refer you to a specialist.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay, so who you think more money? The general doctor make more money. The general doctor, or the specialist.
The specialist.
Why?
They
Because they do one
specialize in one
thing.
thing.
Yeah. There you
Smart
go.
move.
Yeah.
Shoot, what
That's
can I
true.
just specialize in?
My whole thing with insurance is it's never going to go away. People are always going to have to drive cars that need insurance. People are always going to need health insurance. People are always going to need life insurance. Insurance is a business. And that's why this course that I'm actually going through is paid. Like, they're paying for it because there's not enough people in it. And they need people in insurance. So
Correct.
it's crazy that people don't
Yeah,
realize
but the difference is that this is the only insurance that is guaranteed. One thing about it, your house might burn down, you might get in a car accident, but we all going to die.
Everybody's going to die.
And it got to be paid for, right?
Yeah,
Question.
that's
So
true.
you better pay attention.
That's true.
Shit, I might go on that side. I could use a little more money.
Sorry, we take away from the
No, it's fine. We just gonna switch
hot
the
topics.
whole. No,
Okay.
it's
That's
no reason
hot-
to
that's a
even
hot
go into
topic.
hot
That
topic.
was a good hot topic.
Yeah, we can just go ahead and.
Well, you get cremated, that's a real hot topic.
Inferno topic.
Yeah.
Just do one hot topic. and
No,
then
since
take
we
a break.
already into this, we might as
But he
well
didn't
keep
go
going.
that far, and I talked to him.
But
he has
it
more.
would
He
make
has
more
a lot,
sense to
like
flow
3
into what
topics
he's
that he
doing
wanna
and then
talk
go.
about.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, keep with that flow.
going with
Keep
what he
that
doing.
flow.
Yeah, there's no reason to jump.
Because he
to
gave
a
us
hot
his
topic.
backstory, so we
Yeah.
know how you ended up in the business.
Right.
You got a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Chile with him next year.
You wish.
So how exactly is life insurance provided to those that how does that whole process work?
Okay, well, so like I was explaining to her earlier, that final expense insurance is a little different than conventional life insurance. Conventional life insurance is really only two different types of insurances: term life and whole life. Okay, with term insurance is insurance that lasts a period of time. Once that period of time is over, the policy is over with. Most people have it on their job, which is called group term and things like that. It's nothing wrong with term insurance. Let me give you a disclaimer. I only deal with whole life, but it's nothing wrong with term. The reason being, if I'm young, I'm 25, 26, I got a house, I got kids, I got a family. If you happen to lose a spouse, you lose an income. Okay, right. You lose a total income. So if you got a $300,000, $400,000 term policy, that's good to pay off that house, to pay off that car, to keep the family going. As you get older, people tend to stray away from term. The reason being is because it goes up on you as you get older, and also it expires on you. Okay, with us, we only offer whole life protection. Whole life policy builds a cash value. You can take out loans on it. It lasts your entire life. Okay, so whole life makes a lot more sense to older people. And the thing about with final expense insurance, we can cover you with pre-existing conditions too also. So most people you meet at 62, 63 years old, they might have a little high blood pressure, a little diabetes, little things going on with them that most insurance companies won't even cover. We even got people that can't get covered because they are convicted felon. We cover that. Wow. Yeah, we cover that same day coverage. A lot of things we cover same day coverage. Multiple sclerosis is same day coverage. Lupus is same day coverage with us. A lot of things we realized that people weren't getting insurance coverage because they had small issues going on. But final expense is not going to make you rich. If you're looking to hit the Powerball, it's not insurance for you.
Exactly.
But if you want to make sure on the worst day of your family life, you don't have to beg, borrow, and pawn it to bury you, leave the money behind for your loved ones, that's what we take care of.
Okay.
That's what final expense is.
I need
That's the more
to talk to you after.
Oh, you ain't ever seen a fish fry or a jar at the corner store? I'm from the hood, baby. I done saw it.
Where you from again?
I'm from Liberty City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Liberty City.
Wow. Isn't that like?
What was it like?
And Amanda and them lived.
Yeah, they lived in Liberty City.
Yeah.
Her aunt and dad.
Liberty City, I was born in, and moved to Opelika area.
Okay, I've heard of Opelika.
Yeah,
we just passed.
It's a very nice area, very nice. But no, I'm proud of where I come from. A lot of people where I come from don't make it out of the situation I made it out of. A lot of my friends are life in prison, friends murdered. I've seen all of that type of stuff.
So do you think your uncle is the one that saved you from a lot of that, or beforehand you was already?
Well, I come from a good family, hard-working people. So my mom is actually a sergeant on the Miami-Dade Police Department.
Oh.
Yeah, and my dad actually works for Miami-Dade County Transit.
Okay, so you came from good stock then.
Yeah, but it didn't start off like that. It started off rough because at the end of the day, that's all you know growing up is that this is where you're from.
But they hard workers.
Yeah, they hard workers. Oh no, my parents.
Yeah, that's what she mean. That's what she mean by her.
No, and they still together. They've been together since high school.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, they're still together.
So are you an only child or?
No, I'm the only boy. 2 sisters.
Okay. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
the
oldest? No, I'm the oldest.
Oh, so you're the oldest.
So I'm the only boy. So I couldn't say I'm gonna get my big brother to help me. I had to learn how to knock it out. So and we have a very close family. 19 first cousins.
Oh,
dang. Wow. My grandmother was busy, but
Oh my God.
So a huge family. We barbecue together, we party together, we do everything together.
And I told you're on my timeline, so I see all this stuff, but I was like, I don't know him, but I'll just look and be nosy. And then all of a sudden, when I knew we were coming here, you popped up in my mind. Like I
really appreciate the opportunity to be with you all right
thanks
now.
for coming.
Yeah, you have to accept that.
So did you? So I know you said y'all have one in Arizona.
I know our home office is in Arizona.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
so,
corporate.
Correct.
Yeah.
Are you guys contracted out there? Like.
No. Yeah, we do have agents out there too. Also, that's where the main office of Lincoln Heritage. Lincoln Heritage has been around since 1963. The founder of our company is still privately owned, meaning we have no shareholders, nothing like that. It's ran by the family still. And it was founder of our company is Jack London. He just passed away recently, and he started out just knocking on people's doors. And the one thing about our company, which I love the most, is that we're agent friendly. Because he started off as an agent. So a lot of insurance companies, they're more geared towards trying not to pay claims. And we specialize in trying to pay you. We actually have people that die and don't even know that they was a beneficiary. We try to find the beneficiary.
Oh, that's awesome. Instead of keeping the money.
That's good.
Because guess what? It's going to generate more business and we understand that too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's true.
Well, I'm going to need a mentor. So
I got you. I have my agency. I have about 20 agents.
Cousin Gene, guys.
When you come to Phoenix, we gonna cook up some good. Cook you a good
Oh,
meal.
They tell everybody that.
We gonna cook you
No,
a good
y'all
meal.
better now. I'm telling you.
No, we gonna
Okay.
make you a good meal.
What do you like?
I'm gonna hold you to it.
What do you like?
Some
No,
contact
we gonna do some Arizona food. We gonna
Yeah,
Mexican
some
food.
Mexican
we'll
food.
do some
Yeah,
Mexican
y'all need
food.
some real
We
Mexican
can do
food.
some soul
Okay.
food. You said 2 months before you come.
Yeah, I think we have a managers retreat down here in April. I think ours is April 16th. I think that it's next weekend. I think it's the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
If we have a
quote me on
podcast, you got to come step in with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
with it, man.
We like
And,
that.
and guess what? I could bring some more successful people in his business. Like my uncle, he been in the business 8 years.
He married. You can bring is your uncle gonna be there?
Yeah, he should be.
We like
he actually lives
I'm
here
just
though.
joking. Yeah.
And this dude here, he
No,
went
but
from
maybe
that-
we can set up the interview. Or Yeah, something. that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited, especially since I'm going into insurance.
Yeah,
I definitely need to.
Yeah, just
She gonna be
focus
all
and do
over
what you
the
got to do, man. It's a lot of, one thing about it, people say money isn't important. Money is important. It's right up there with
Exactly.
Okay. But at the same time, don't let it control your life.
Yeah,
With
you're
me,
right.
I'm a different type of agent. I'm the type of dude that I want the money for the freedom. And this allows me to have the freedom and the time to do what I want to do. Some people want the big houses and the big cars. I want to travel, see the world, and give back my
And that's
money.
what you do.
And I love doing that.
Wow. So where do you live in this area? Like, do you live?
I live in Pembroke Pines. I live the
Oh.
county north of Dade County.
Okay, so further.
So yeah, further
Gotcha.
north.
Gotcha.
We out the hood now.
We not in
Ain't
the
nothing
hood
wrong
right
with
now
that.
though.
Nah,
Ain't
this-
nothing wrong-
no,
I
no,
live in
this
the
nice
hood
over
with
here.
you. Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
At all.
We
Love
got
it.
a
When you hood, you good, baby.
We got a Paradise Block in the hood.
Paradise
A
Block.
Paradise Block, because our block don't look like we in the hood.
Oh, excuse me. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so I have a question because I'm not really too versed in this whole insurance aspect. So how do you have your own insurance group but you're under like Lincoln Heritage? Can you explain like how all that works? Because I
That's
don't
an
understand
awesome
that.
question. In business, you become either you're a W-2 employee, meaning you actually work for someone, they take taxes out your check, and you're employed to that employer. I'm an independent contractor, meaning Lincoln Heritage is the provider of the insurance.
Yes.
And
Like
I actually have my own
7-Eleven,
agency.
and then you have your
Correct.
own.
Like how a McDonald's is. I have my own franchise.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Okay.
So when my uncle brought me into the business, his group is Hatley Insurance Group. So as I learned the business and grew in the business, at first I was just one entity myself, Eugene Spence. When I decided to have an organization, it became Eugene Spence Insurance Group. So every agent that I bring in come up under my umbrella. Okay, they actually up under me. Okay, I'm their mentor. I'm not their boss. I'm their mentor. I show them the business. I show them the ropes, and I want them to grow and be successful. Because the more successful they are, the more successful I am.
Gotcha.
Okay, now the advantage to it, because I meet people that say this sounds like a pyramid to me.
You know what? I was.
You
You
right
right
to
there. I
it,
was
right?
Yeah, but I was.
Let me tell you, like I was talking to Swan yesterday about this. Said, well, it sounds like a pyramid. Yes, you do make a percentage of what your agents make. It's not a big percentage; it's a small percentage. Because guess what? You were there before them. You taught them the business. You showed them the game.
And you put
Same
the hard
thing.
work into
You
it.
put the hard work into it. Now, how it works is, though, my first year in the business, I was flying solo. I didn't have an agency. It was just me on my own. Okay, I made $165,000 on my own. Not with nobody up under my umbrella. Just me going out there grinding, beating on doors, traveling, doing what I got to do. The difference between a pyramid is that I need you to hire people for me to make money. The advantage to what we
I see
doing
what
is
you're
that,
saying.
like today, you see me in my shirt, right? I could have wore a suit here, but I was working today. And I went out, I met 3 or 4 clients on my own, which I don't have to do. I can have one of my agents go and make
So
a small
you're still
percent.
touching.
I make more of my own pen than I do of anybody else's pen.
But the thing is, to me, it's not it doesn't fall under the typical pyramid. But to understand it, it is like the shape of a pyramid, but not the typical pyramid.
No, it's not, because the thing about it, in most things that you get in, whether it's Tahitian No Juice or TLC, network marketing, period. You have to actually have people hire other people for you to make money. We have agents that's on their own making $200,000-$300,000 a year on their own.
Yeah, but
Literally.
I understand what you're saying. But for it to make sense for me, I have to picture visually, not the stereotype or the typical definition of a pyramid, but for you to say you got people under you. So to me, visually, not this pyramid that got the bad stigma, but just a pyramid in general, visually, is how it looks. If you would have put it on paper, you see what I'm trying to say?
But, yeah,
not the money part of it, not like taking the money, but how everybody just fall in line.
Totally understandable. But the thing about it is that as these people grow in the business, they end up getting their own groups.
Then they start a whole nother little thing.
We have people that decide not to build anything. They just want to be an agent on their own. And You can go out. Excuse me. You can make your $60,000 a year, or you can make $200,000.
So they're not. You don't
Whatever
make them.
you don't need anybody to go to work for you. Like I tell anybody in my
it's
agency,
choice to have
listen, if you want to stay home and eat Cheetos and twirl your toes, you do that.
They could just be a plateau.
You can, and I'm gonna go out and still make my money regardless.
And just build up.
That's what I love about it the most.
Gotcha.
So can you walk me through the process of basically becoming an agent? Because I know that, like, for example, like we've had a lot of people come in to our class and they talk because they're trying to recruit for their company. So basically, when we finish our coursework, they kind of want us. They're trying to get us basically to work for them.
Correct.
So we've had like State Farm come in. We've had what's the other big one? Farmers. We had a few different people from Farmers, and like the way their setup works is like you have to. If you want to be, own your own, like you're still part of State Farm, but you own your own company, basically, you have to be able to show this, and that on the books. Like you have to show you bring in this kind, you have this type of money, you have the, how does that differ from your company?
Okay, good question. And the thing about it, there are certain standards when it comes to you trying to build an organization. The highest you go within Lincoln Heritage Call was an MGA. It's a managing general agent. So that means you have your own group, which I am now, and the standards of your group has to do over $40,000 a month consecutively as a group, and you have to have more than 5 people up under you. So once you reach that level there, it's nothing but growth at that level. You must keep a certain standard because you're representing the cream of the crop of the company. So those are the standards with Lincoln Heritage. And if I answered your question thoroughly?
Yes, but no, at the same time.
Okay.
So like, I guess pretty much. So like with State Farm, you have to be able to show you have, like if something happens, if there's a rainy day or something, you have to be able to show that you have at least $500K in assets available. Okay. Is that something that y'all would have,
No, we don't require that. Every company is different. And at the end of the day, like I told you, it's hundreds of thousands of insurance companies out here. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying my company is my company is to me. The reason being is that I done seen people in insurance. I done seen people with State Farm and they give them a nice ass office and they wear these expensive ass suits and all of that stuff. At the end of the day, it's about income. It's about income. And I meet people a dude tried to hire me yesterday. I meet people try to hire me every single day because guess what? To them, I'm an overwrite. Meaning they're gonna make money off of me. But the fact of the matter is, I'm with this company for a reason because I see not just dude in Ohio or dude in Pennsylvania or dude in California making money. Within our own office, we have about 18 people that make over $100,000 a year. Literally. And I'm not talking about just white, not black, I'm talking about all different colors, but it's mostly us, which I love the most about it.
Yeah, awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, I like that.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't have it.
Okay, I do. Well, what's the most rewarding part of your
freedom?
Job? Freedom.
Freedom. You know what? I used to have an alarm clock. I don't even have an alarm clock no more. I don't drive fast no more because I'm not in a rush to be no place.
Exactly.
You make up your own schedule. That's the best part about it. When my daughter got into track season, I was able to go to all her track events. Even if I was out of town, if I was in Indiana, I would actually catch a plane just to come to her track meets. And I was able to do that, and not just the time, I had the resources to do it too. Also, because I tell people all the time, having a lot of time with no money, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely a problem.
But if you got money, you got time because you give yourself that freedom to have that time. And so that's what I love about it the most. It's not about the money to me; it's about the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
And then the money come along with it.
Yeah.
So with your position, do you travel a lot besides like going like the
Good
vacations
question.
and stuff?
Okay, with Lincoln Heritage, I'm under what's called our umbrella works like this pretty much. I'm under the Financial Providence Group. Our regional director actually lives in Ohio. Dude is 40 years old. Dude makes about $7 million a year doing this. Been here 18 years. Great guy. And how it works, I'm under his umbrella. And the states that we do have, our territories are Indiana, Virginia, Ohio, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Florida. Those are the states. We're trying to take over another state right now too, which I'm gonna keep hush hush. Well, she do a G14
classified.
But we if Lincoln told us we do a certain amount of production in this certain state, we can tie the other state next to it that borders it. So we're trying to take over that state right now too also. So the more territory you get, the more money you can make. Indiana's one of our most untouched states. I flew there about 4 or 5 times. Just trying to hire somebody over there to get in a position to do what I do. I went over there and did it myself, produced, but it's not about me. I can't be in 9 places at one time. If I can find another leader in another spot, that's how you grow in this business.
So what other umbrellas does Lincoln Heritage have? Like, since you said you're in finance, what are the other?
And final expense.
Oh, so Lincoln Heritage only focuses on finance.
One thing on. We good at it.
Okay,
That's
right.
always
They don't have all those umbrellas.
No, we don't have all of that going on. A lot of insurance companies, they do car insurance, they do all, they do everything.
Exactly.
And focusing on.
And there's nothing wrong with it. We're small fish compared to a State Farm and those, because they do everything.
But y'all still
Okay,
eating.
but no, we're the number one final expense company in America.
Oh.
Final expense companies are companies like Lincoln Heritage, Foresters. You got Columbia. You have different companies. We're the cream of the crop. Forrester's been around 134 years or something like that. We beat them by $100 million in premium last year.
That was asking us stuff that time. Remember that I'm thinking about working for. What was the name of that company?
I don't even
that
remember.
was a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't even remember. So have you found that a lot of like your, I guess you can say, younger cousins, because I know you said you have like 19 first cousins, have they wanted to get into this industry?
You know what? It's easy, but it's tough. The reason being is that people don't like rejection. And a lot of times when you go to these people's houses, and the thing about with Lincoln, let me explain this to you. We have what's called a lead-based system. Meaning people actually call our commercial that comes on TV, or they get a mailer in the mail and they mail it back saying they're interested in getting insurance. And that's how we show up as an agent to a house, which makes it a lot easier for you, because that's why the other companies, which I'm not going to name, they begin with a P in America, something in it, something like that. But a lot of them, they want you to get your family and friends, get a list of all the people you know and things like that, which is tough to do, because eventually you run to your circle that you know.
They want to use you for the work instead of them doing the work.
With us, we have a lead generation system, meaning like people that we're going to see are the requested information. You show up, you sit with them for 35 to 45 minutes, you explain the information to them, let them know, hey, this is something you need. You're going to die, got to be paid for. Plain and simple. And we're going to be there every step of the way. And that's how that works. And it is a tough business, because the fact of the matter is the hustle that requires with this. The best people in this business are people from the streets, to be honest with you.
Because it's the same as
it's the same hustle, and I'm not going to tell you what I used to do.
You don't have to. I just figured it out.
But you understand that trapping stuff is right here. The same thing, waking up every day doing the same thing over and over again, and realizing that every day is not going to be Christmas. I have people tell me, hell no, get the fuck off my porch. All of that stuff goes on. And you know, at the end of the day, I don't take it personal. I realize, guess what? So what next? Because all I need is one or two people to tell me yesterday.
So I'll move on to the next.
Absolutely. And I had cousins that tried the business. Some of them still in it. They don't have a passion for it as I have for it. And I do have a strict passion. You can tell in my voice. I'm passionate about it.
Definitely. Your Facebook, I told you, God put you on my mind when I knew we was coming here.
Yeah, but that's why you asked me that I have a private Facebook page for the business. And the reason I don't do it, because people follow people that's attractive. At the end of the day, I show them that I work hard, but I have a good time. I smoke cigars. I drink Hennessy. I do all of that. I have a good time. You know, and at the end of the day, I'm still working though.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that. All right, we're going to take a little quick break. We'll be right back with y'all.
My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get shot. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerve and stare. On the loop 202, and I'm heading near.
Alright, we are back from our break. The food was tasty, the drinks are tasty, we're still at it. So let's get back into Mr. Eugene. Can you tell us a little bit about, I'll just let you have the floor because you wanted to speak on hiring.
Yeah, we actually, I can't say it's hiring. We're looking for people that want an opportunity.
Okay.
Opportunity to get off a slave ship, an opportunity to not have a boss, an opportunity to make the kind of income you think you deserve. Because at the end of the day, you write your own paycheck here. So if you feel like you're worth $50,000 a year, then that's up to you. And we won't force you to do any more. It's up to you. And we're just looking to find people that really want to take a chance, take a leap of faith like I did myself. And we teach you everything you need to know. We train you. We get you going. It's medical and dental benefits with it too also.
That's
incentive
good.
trips, yeah. And you automatically vested from day one with our group.
Day one?
Day one vesting. So I mean, if you come here and your residual income is $10,000 a month, you decide to leave, you still get them $10,000 a month till you run out.
Wow.
So that's an awesome thing right there too also that we do offer. And my group, with the Financial Providence Group, the states we're hiring in again is Florida, Indiana, Virginia, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and also Ohio, Indiana, 6 states, I think it is right now. And so that's what the opportunity is. And honestly, I'm such a good guy, and we believe in helping each other out within Lincoln Heritage. If you're not in one of those states, if you're in another state, we can connect you to the right people if you want to try this opportunity.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing about it, we do compete against each other. As far as number-wise, we do try to help people out. You don't even have to be in our group. We definitely help you get connected with the right people. I don't connect people in New Jersey and different places like that. It don't matter where you're at, we'll help you out.
That's excellent. So if Queen B wanted, because we're in Phoenix,
correct.
If she wanted to, you would be able to connect her with someone there.
Correct. We could be able to connect her with someone there. And if you want to go through me, you can go through me. If you want to contact Lincoln directly, you can. But if you want the states that I'm in, please contact me directly, and I can connect you with the right people or myself too. Gotcha. I'm a pretty cool dude.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right, thank you. Didn't you have another question that you wanted to ask?
Oh yeah. So we were talking about like how I met you, which this is the first time I actually visually met you. But it was something going. It was like a year and a half ago. There was a story on Facebook, and I just kind of like got in being nosy basically, and I ended up finding you on Facebook. So like, how did you guys overcome like that situation with your niece or your cousin?
Okay, well, yeah, my cousin Jada Page, she was murdered in 2016. And I actually was out of town working when it happened. She was actually shot when I was out of town working. I think it was on the 28th of August. And I was out of town working. I came straight home, and I sat in the hospital with her for the days until she basically was on life support. We were just praying for a miracle. And when she passed away, I called her grandmother, which is my aunt, and I said, hey, what you want me to do? Because once she died, it was just like, I wanted justice. That's all I wanted. And I called my aunt, and I said, what you want me to do? She said, hey, we don't need no money to bury her. We good to go. We got insurance. She said, listen, you just find out who did it and put a post out there on social media. And I honestly put a post out there that morning. It was unscripted, raw.
That's
just,
the post I read.
It was, and I basically poured my heart out. I was heartbroken. And I just put a post out there, and it actually went so viral. It was ridiculous. And that's how I ended up meeting you also.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was just coming from the heart, and we still haven't recovered from that.
Have you guys found out who did it?
Not necessarily. We haven't found out. No one was arrested yet on it, but we,
I got you.
Things happen, and we just hoping the police do their job.
How old was she?
8 years old.
Baby.
Oh, it's a baby.
And what part of town did it happen in?
It happened in Liberty City, where I'm from. Well, Miami-Dade County, a little further north of Liberty City, about right there, the area we grew up in. I went to high school there, everything. So, and actually, Jada didn't even live in that area. Her father lived in that area. Well, her father and mother lived in that area. And they was basically she was just going to pick him up to go to the movies.
Oh, my goodness.
And so that's what made me so mad about the whole situation is that there's certain codes to the street. Women and children are innocent.
Exactly.
And at the same time, what I was so upset about the situation is that these guys waited while he was in the house for this car to pull up, saw Jada get out the car, and still came shooting.
So they had no
remorse, no feelings, nothing. That's why I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah.
Period.
That's awful. So how's your family doing now?
One day at a time. My kids had to go through a little grief counseling, and because my daughter and Jada were like this. My daughter's 13, and Jada would have been 10 now almost. And it's tough because we do everything together. We're a tight-knit family. We do everything together with each other. And as a matter of fact, my birthday was on the 24th of August. I was dancing with Jada at my party. Okay?
Wow.
Dancing with Jada at my party.
4 days later.
I left the next day to go out of town. She got shot on the 28th.
That's so awful.
So, yeah. But, at the end of the day, we believe in God, Steve. We lost a little faith in a minute because I was mad with God. I was mad at everybody.
Like, why did it happen to her?
Yeah.
Baby.
And we get back stronger. It is what it is at this point, and just seeking justice. That's all.
That's all you can do. No, but it brought us together. That which is so
absolutely
small world. Ironic,
Do you guys do stuff like try to do stuff for Lisa like once a year on either on her birthday?
Oh, absolutely. We actually just had a kickball game with our side of the family against our father's side of the family. We actually came together because there was a lot of beef at that situation because I was mad at him.
They were after him probably.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story. That they were after him, and I was mad at him. At the end of the day, I done a lot of things in my life too, I'm not going to admit that.
Yeah, but that could have caused.
You know, that could have caused. It's caused and affected everything. He didn't intentionally get his daughter shot, and I know that part. So at the end of the day, I had to let go of that part to get past a lot of things to myself, just to keep it honest. But now we actually do things on her birthday. We threw her birthday party. Her birthday was literally probably about a week after her funeral.
Oh, that was hard.
Yeah. So we actually threw a birthday party for her, and I go to the graveyard every chance I get, and you know, we still do things. And actually, her mom actually works with us at Lincoln Heritage now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
She's getting past it one day at a time.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Okay.
I followed the story. My nosy behind.
It's all right.
No, it's all good though. I like what you had to say, and that's why I'm like, I'm gonna friend him. He seems like he's very intelligent. Because you really, because what you put a post of the police officer right up.
Oh yeah, you know, we had a police officer that posted some negative stuff about the whole situation, not knowing that we come from a very prominent family. Yeah, we from the hood, but we got police officers, we got business owners, we got all that in my family directly. So at the end of the day, we love the police. You know, my mom is a police officer, my sister's a police officer.
Exactly.
So we don't have no problem with the police,
just
but the
do
fact
your
that
job.
just do your job the right way, and that's all we wanted, just for justice on that whole situation. And we had a racist cop get on us and said, now y'all want to call for the police help, and it wasn't that case. The fact of the matter is that we pay taxes, we do the things we're supposed to do, we do everything the right way. We not no gangbangers, nothing like that. We law-abiding citizens. So at the same time, all we wanted was justice. And at the end of the day, he placed a very negative comment, which I actually forgot about it. You reminded me of it, and he was disciplined about it and everything too. I'm gonna follow up on
That's
that.
Good.
You reminded me now about it.
That's what made me start following the story, because of that post.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Do you ladies have any more questions? No.
Just wish your family the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I really do.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, we're gonna move right on into the hot topics if that's fine with everybody else. But at the end of the hot topics, we're gonna let you have the floor if that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
His drink probably been kicked in by then. Yeah, the rock and roll, baby.
All right, let's get right on into it. Okay, so today is International Women's Day.
It is. Let our women stand up.
That's the issue. See, that's the thing with the McDonald's. They did to change it.
Flip the sign to W.
See, I know a little bit of
That's
something.
the issue. You
They
didn't
flipped the sign to W?
Yeah, on what it was posted on.
Watch out
the
now.
Some state.
So the march,
Oh,
did they have the
cool.
march today or no?
That?
Did we?
No, I said did they.
I believe there is a march every
No, I'm
day.
just joking because we're women.
Yeah.
Because the march would be for us.
Oh no, but they have different marches in different states.
Yeah.
I'm teaching.
I think they do a really big. I forgot where, but yeah.
I'm not too sure if they
Or
have
or maybe
Yeah,
Saturday.
I
They
guess
might do
they're
it Saturday.
national, but
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
what do
don't
you
know
guys,
what
let's do a round table. What do you guys appreciate most about being a woman or women?
We'll start with Eugene.
I'll let y'all go
He ain't
first.
no woman.
We'll
No,
piggyback.
but
No, what do you appreciate about women?
Hey, okay.
About us.
Everything.
That's a good one.
Everything.
You got a lot of women in your family?
Yeah. They controlling. They don't play. They protective.
Uh-huh.
Especially black women. And I love everything about a black woman. They
That's
strong.
awesome.
They beautiful. You know, they just don't take no bullshit.
Exactly.
And I like it.
Yeah.
I like that we are natural born nurturers.
You just stole mine.
Sorry.
Well, mine would be that they love to know
It
end.
wasn't your turn.
I don't care. I don't want nobody to steal it. They love to know end. Like, and I think women carry the world. If you think about, everybody came through the womb of a woman. So I think.
Yeah, see, you stole mine. I was about to say, carry my lovely baby.
Before you
Even though
can
she
say it.
gave me some issues, but other than
What are you talking about?
that. I don't know everything about being a woman. I don't know.
Just everything about being a woman?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah. Everything.
Okay.
I couldn't think of nothing fast to say, so.
I could tell. Alright, I'm not gonna say.
Oh, that we can get away with stuff.
What do you mean?
By being a woman, you can use your femininity to get away with stuff.
I think women are smarter than men.
Ooh. You hit below the belt with that one.
I know, but
I think we may look at different angles.
I can argue you that on that.
Well, I think y'all more problem solving. Y'all very better with kind of problem solving.
Exactly.
And y'all
I don't
very.
mean
able to take. I don't know about smarter.
Yeah, because you're probably just thinking differently, but can still come up with the same.
I think at the end of the day, women are smarter because the way men think, and
What's
then
12 times 13?
No, not when I say smarter. I mean I should have said more logical. Women are more logical than men.
Well, you got logical. Well,
Yeah,
you know what? There's some
But
logical now.
There are, but then when your logic hits their logic, most of the time their logic is gonna.
But y'all don't understand our logic because you're not a man.
Exactly, you can't understand it.
But we'll speak for just like logic. Period.
But let's talk logic for a second. Man.
Okay.
And I believe in God. Why you think God created more women than men in this world?
Not because no man can't have no whole bunch of women. Because I'm
asking
for
the
that.
question.
To put more to breed more people in the world.
So y'all can get.
But how we gonna breed more people if every man's supposed to be one woman?
Yeah.
Oh, now see you going to a whole
he want to have a bunch of. And he ain't even talking about side shit. He talking about having a harem. I ain't in that.
I'm not asking. You say logically. Let's think logically.
Okay.
If it's 8-1, and every one man supposed to be one woman, what the other 7 women doing?
They better keep their ass at
So
home.
you trying to say men should have how many women?
No, I'm not saying that.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying to you is that it's hard being a man because if you just this one woman who you love to death, you got other 7 women that's prying at you.
They're not yours. But they're not
What
yours.
are you
So
supposed to
ignore,
do?
you
So
ignore
then
their
I
ass.
think 50% of men should be faithful, and then other
No.
50% can go get the other
It's a tough scenario. Think about even in the black community, it's even worse because we
It's
got people
10
Well,
that.
they just
Arizona.
go get them a white man. Shit.
It's like 6-1 in Arizona.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking logic
bad.
now.
It makes a point, but I'll be at
You
every
need to
7
move to
houses
Alaska
running
and
from
get
each
you
house
one
to the
woman.
next house.
Move to
I'll
Alaska.
be all 7.
I could be with one woman. I think I can. I know
I
I can.
think I can. I don't even sound.
I can.
Okay,
As you
Dr.
pray.
What is that? No, the train that could or something.
As you
I
pray.
think I can. I think I can.
I think
But
You
women
be
don't.
with that one woman at that one moment.
No, but women don't understand. Y'all are very emotional creatures. Like
Yes.
you said,
I was going to say
nurturing.
that very much.
So y'all are very emotional. Y'all not going to give up the best part of you to a man that you don't care about somewhat. Okay, you got to like him a little bit. A man, we don't, like you say, we don't think as hard as y'all think. We'll mess up a great thing just for one moment.
Exactly.
And not even, and after the moment over, we're like, damn, what I did?
What did I do?
Why did I do
And
it?
then still do it again.
Yeah.
He said yeah.
Yeah.
Just with a different person, but same scenario.
But we still mean well.
But how?
Then why the hell you did it then? If you
How does that mean? Well,
It meant well for you at
We
that
are just
moment.
saying, like, we don't think as hard as y'all think. We men. We just like,
Y'all just want to hump on folks. That's
So
all.
have you ran into a woman that thinks like a man?
Yeah, I have, and they scary.
Exactly.
They are scary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you meet your match.
Yeah.
Okay.
A duel.
He met a whole bunch of his match. Shoot.
Well, we on a lot of different topics. I like this.
What, are y'all saying y'all think like men?
No,
No,
the
I
other
don't think
thing.
like a man.
Well, she don't think it's easy for a woman to think like a man. She'll keep her feelings from getting hurt more.
it's easy.
I think it's easier.
It's
to do
easier,
that.
but
it
if
ain't
you
right.
think like that, then you be
Because I think
liking all the
you're
different people and
suppressing
stuff.
everything. You're suppressing
Yeah.
it to be like a man. Like, oh, I don't care. I really don't care.
Which
But
I
you
could
really
be like
care.
a man as long as you ain't touching me. Then yeah, I could be like a man. We good.
Well, being like a man don't mean you have to give your virginity
No,
to
but
everybody.
for women to do that, they actually have to like that person or care about that person. So if you really,
So I understand
Yeah.
what she's saying.
so if we just hanging out, eating, cooking, chilling, and you ain't touching me and ain't touching you, yeah, I could do that. We all.
You can talk about sports and just have a good time.
And see what women need to be, or are most women are well versed in a lot of different subjects.
Absolutely.
And that's how we
Absolutely.
kill y'all, because we gonna have a baseball hat on, then we might have a football. We might let's go to the
What you
basketball
gonna say
game.
that football? Where you going with that football?
No, I'm just saying.
Well,
that women,
that turn a man on now.
That's
A
what I'm
woman
saying.
that's
Women,
diverse like that.
when you well versed, then you.
So you got all your 7 women, shit.
Right.
Fuck, they just put all in and buy them 7 different houses and they just keep moving.
I'm not
each
saying
house.
that type of guy. I'm just thinking how guys
But
think. I'm just giving you.
Well, my
guys
next
think
question is
seven.
gonna go. So why are you still single?
Ooh, good
That's
question.
what I need to know, because I know you don't want to say your age on here, right? Or
I'm 36.
Why are you still single?
By choice, not by force. The fact of the matter is that I'm not settling for one. And the thing about it, I kind of don't like answering questions for 2. Just keeping it real. I don't like answering questions for 2. And I think I think I'm happier single sometimes until I find that right person.
Exactly.
And you can't be happy being
Oh, I'm
single.
happy. I'm real happy. So that's
So
the
do you
reason
think
why.
one day that you will find?
Absolutely.
That's,
Yeah, I want more kids. I want to be. Well, I don't know about getting married. If it happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, I'm
It's
not
not
forcing that on
priority
myself.
to you.
Nah, just happiness is a priority to me. Period.
Okay.
But I do want more kids. That's important.
Well, make sure you get the right one, because some
Oh,
of
yeah.
these baby mamas.
Oh, well, she ain't gonna listen to this. I know.
I'm gonna
I
be
know.
off the rocker.
My daughter actually lives with me too. I got full custody.
Oh, so you raised her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You got all them women trying to just
Pookie,
add the
Pookie.
sugar.
He talking about, yo, what?
My Pookie, that's my Pookie.
Do you find a lot of women that think they could just like pretty much since you already got the kid, you already established that they could just slide in there like just add sugar and mix or add water and mix and we happy?
You know, and that was a conflict of interest with one of the girls I met too, because of the fact of the matter is that this still my baby girl.
Yeah.
And
And you
got to look out for her.
And at the end of the day, nobody could be her mama. Now, let me be honest, her mama's not a bad person. Just made a career change, and she moved to Atlanta, and
And
she's
so
been
it's
gone
better
2
for you to
years.
have her.
Yeah. It's a better situation for her here.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, she's still an awesome mom, and my daughter loves her to death. So no woman could ever be her mom.
Gotcha.
And I meet women that come in and think that, hold on, I'm gonna get in good with his daughter. And,
No, that's not.
but me and my daughter talk every night. And I'm like, hey, listen,
Before y'all go
listen to
bed.
me. She understands though.
That's good.
All right.
I ain't got no more questions.
No
he
more
already,
questions from
he
you,
told me
Brian?
why he not why he's single.
Yeah, I'm selfish.
Ain't
I
nothing
travel
wrong
a lot
with that.
too.
Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
I'm all over the place.
He'll fly y'all in.
Shit, they gotta fly their own stuff in.
Then I find
Oh shit, he flying to me.
He like, Kimmy, you
If they work.
Kimmy, you messing it up.
No,
I
I'm
will
joking.
fly
I'm
you.
joking.
Yeah, right.
You ain't no damn
No, I really ain't joking.
We're gonna find somebody for the next flight for you in a couple months.
You're retarded.
Chili, here you come. Okay. I said chili.
We had somebody.
Yeah, I gotta pass on the chili trip. I'm gonna let somebody else go.
Oh man, I was looking forward to
Oh
it.
shit,
Kim,
don't
she'll be bossing your ass around. You ain't
I don't boss
with her.
people.
I'm
not
tough
bossing.
though. I ain't worried about that.
You ain't.
In about a week, she'll get right.
I love it.
Okay.
By the end of the week, Kim will be like a little kid.
Okay.
Oh, God,
I'm
I love
having a
it.
good
I
time
love
with
it.
y'all.
Thank you.
Great time.
A great thing. Okay, let's move on. So let's talk about this one radio host. I think it's in Michigan in the DMV area. Wait, no, DMV area is not Michigan. It is
Virginia,
yeah.
Maryland.
That's what I was
DC.
trying to figure out.
Yeah. She quit on live on air on the radio because I guess
Why?
because some of her co-hosts, she had set up something, but she was trying to hire a babysitter, but her like qualification, like she had certain standards, and some of them were like she couldn't be pretty, like she couldn't be like young, attractive because she has a husband or
Yeah,
whatever.
you damn right. You got the
And
old
so I
regular
guess some of
label.
her co-hosts brought in somebody who didn't meet those specific standards, right? And so she quit on live air because she was that frustrated.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't bring nobody in my house. Like, is we gonna get a fine nanny in there?
So
Shit.
why it's because her husband, she has a husband or no?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they brought on a specific one that she chose not to hire.
On purpose.
Yeah, I guess so, on purpose. And she quit live on air.
That's crazy.
She quit because of the nanny. Let me understand the story totally.
Go ahead. Do you have questions or you want me to explain it again?
Explain
Yeah, so I can comprehend
That
totally.
kind of hurt my head explaining it the first time. Okay, so she works at a radio station in the DMV area, right? And she has co-hosts. So I guess that she's trying to hire a nanny for her children, right?
Correct.
However, she had already interviewed this one nanny, but she didn't want to hire her because I guess she was too attractive, blah, blah, blah. She has a husband, right? And so then her co-host, I guess, I don't know when they brought this specific nanny on or brought her up or whatever. I think they brought her on the radio show, that specific nanny.
To try to put her on Front Street.
Something like that, yeah. And then she quit live on air, the one that
She was
wanted the
pissed,
nanny.
so she was so mad at them.
Right.
I think she. Oh, go ahead. Let me let you go ahead.
Oh wow. I want y'all to go first. I'm gonna follow
Okay,
up
I
behind
think
you.
that she was just that's overdoing it.
Yeah.
Because they probably were just playing with her.
Right.
Like so they weren't gonna watch the kids at the job, right?
No.
So why she quit the job?
Girl,
And let her come back.
she felt wronged by her co-host that she
Like
had to
they
refrain
probably-
herself from cussing.
No, her
them out.
husband cheating already.
Right.
That's what I
I'm
think.
definitely confused. What was the? I mean.
Oh no. Okay, so it said Danny openly stated that she was looking for a new babysitter, and in her search, it is her preference not to hire a pretty female to be in her home as a nanny based on bad past experiences.
So,
But that's like Tamar.
So they brought the nanny.
So
they
they're
brought
charging her knowing she had bad experience.
Yeah, but for her to quit her job,
She
because
probably was
of that.
gonna fight. She probably better off walking
No,
out.
yeah, she said she had to refrain from cussing and stuff like that on air.
But So she think they tried her.
I think so.
That's what they did. They tried her.
But I also think that why you feel like that? Maybe something ain't.
Yeah, something probably ain't right.
He
I went
messed
down
with the
right. I
nanny.
said my damn house.
He don't mess with the nanny. They brought up, bad.
Then he gotta go and get a new nanny. Shit. I got me a little old lady on a walker. Shit, fuck
She gonna
that.
drop your
You
baby.
supposed to
No,
love
she
him and
supposed to gonna
trust
have a
your
car
husband.
and
You
you
don't
gonna
trust
have
your husband?
It's gonna have a bassinet in front of the walker.
What you just
Yeah,
said? 1 to 10.
You don't trust your husband?
You just said 1 to 10.
Well, let me stop.
Then we
let,
need to
let
get
me,
a fine
let me
pool
stop.
boy.
Just like no way.
Shit,
Like if
the
I had
fuck the same.
if I had a wife, she can't have a
We
personal
used to have
trainer.
a
That's a
fine-
male.
Yeah,
Because all personal trainers, we know what they
Yeah,
do.
they full of shit. They come out
Your wife while they trying to
bend over. Yeah.
They be like,
Same
get
thing.
on your stomach and do this. They be screwing your. So exactly, it's the same.
Get that nanny.
I understand
Get a
that logic
personal
now.
trainer.
Now you understand.
But I want to find Nanny though if I do this.
No,
See, you ain't wrong.
You
That's
better
right.
get
That's
her.
a
You better get her.
I'm joking.
Get her before you get a woman. Get her before you get your serious woman.
So you got to get an old lady to be a nanny.
Mine gonna be old as
they
fuck.
bones is
Shit.
rickety.
And she ain't gonna even be black because I don't know what she got to put in that
But
little
Smokey
skirt.
say the older the berry, the sweeter the
No,
juice.
she gonna be old as fuck. She gonna be on a walker.
She gonna be old as dirt.
Yes.
So you saying somebody on the walker got a super berry?
Oh, I'm just
Ew.
joking, man. Well, she
Oh,
quit
wait.
live on, yeah?
That's crazy.
Well, they was probably joking with her bringing the nanny in.
That's
though.
what I think.
They
Like,
was fucking with her, and it's probably so.
and
it's
what if
probably,
she can't get her job back?
But then she
That's-
probably went through stuff before in the past, and it was hard getting through that. And then for them to bring that up, it's like they're throwing it up in her face again.
And they may know what she went through.
Somebody know for them. to bring
Yeah.
that
I
up.
probably wouldn't have quit on air because now you definitely can't have no nanny.
And now people wondering like we are.
Exactly.
You got folks talking about you, lady.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's say you were to go to church this Sunday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you get an envelope with either $500, $250, really more, $250 or $1,000. That's what some church did in
I
Texas.
saw that.
They gave,
My envelope better have 1,000.
altogether,
shit.
they gave $125,000 to members who attended church on a specific Sunday.
Oh, they
wow.
gave it
Yeah,
out.
they gave it away. I was wondering how they did that.
Yeah.
I
'Cause I guess
wonder-
a few top people had donated that money, and then they.
We'll let you go
spread
first
it
on
out.
this one.
I would have caught the Holy Ghost.
Which
That's
one?
it.
Because you know it's different versions of the Holy
Right.
Ghost.
Yeah.
They
Well,
got to slap your booty. What else? What's the other one,
The
Brittany?
Indian dance. You remember ladies do the Indian dance?
They got Brittany know them. Brittany, you know them
Don't
Holy
play
Ghost
Francis.
dances. It's
Slap
the
your
slap your
booty.
booty where they
What's
be
the
like,
slap the booty dance? I never heard of
They
that
do
one.
that.
and then they be doing dances from the club and they just
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they redo 'em.
They rewind them.
They get it in.
Yeah.
God, please forgive me.
Well, you just tell them what you saw. Shit.
Exactly.
Do nothing wrong. I just be looking for the.
That was
$1,000
dope, though.
envelope.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That's dope.
I don't I don't beat the church door down. I do believe in God, but
Mm-hmm.
the fact of the matter is,
Read your
I
Bible.
know that the church is a business. It
At
is a
the end of the
business
day.
at the end of the day, and you do have some people that mean well, but I know probably 2% of them don't mean well. It's just a business to them, and for them to do that, that's
That's
pretty dope.
excellent.
though.
Yeah.
That is. That's very.
What
What state was that in?
Texas.
They all went out there.
Everything
They
Either
went
that
out
or they
there
had
buffets.
a lot of money they need to write
It's in
off. So
Plano,
that's what it
Texas.
is.
Yeah.
But it ain't the end of the year no more.
It don't
It's the
matter.
beginning. They topped it off right, but they probably had all them buffets.
I need
full
to
on
know
Sunday.
which Holy Ghost dance you would have did, Brittany. Which
So you think they
version?
need to write it off? You know, I heard that statement,
Yeah,
and I
you
don't
gotta
think that's good because like you seen Drake's video God's Plan, and they say, oh well, he
I
gave
never watched it, but I've been hearing a lot about it.
It's awesome. Let me tell you, it brought tears to my eyes.
That's what
literally.
everybody been saying.
And I don't think he did it for a tax write-off. I think he just did it because he's a good person.
But you
Yeah.
don't think he's going to write it off on his taxes?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you do
saying-
that?
You gotta
Yeah,
be
of
good
course,
to
but I'm
start.
not. But I'm just not. I'm not saying that he did it just because he can write
Whereas
off
the
on
church
his
may
taxes,
have did
but-
it, yeah, for right off.
but
See,
it's
that's
not a
sad for
write-off.
me because I don't know. I'd be torn. Like,
What you?
because I would want to give. I just might.
What?
No, the lady don't. Oh Jesus!
Oh, you
For God, I have seen.
It depends on the.
Look, if it's December 15th, I need to get
No,
it
because
before the end of the year.
it just depends. But I'm not gonna lie. Right off of being in the back of my mind, even though I'm giving it from the heart, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it'll be in the back of your mind after you done it. It's the kindness of your heart.
Yeah,
go
but I
through
still
all
in the
that.
back of my mind, I'd be like, I can put this as a tax write-off.
You're
No, I'm serious because
cold-blooded.
I don't mind giving, and y'all know I do. I give, but in the back of my mind, if I could write it off, that's what I would be thinking.
So what Holy Ghost dance would you do? Which one?
I won't have to do one, and that'll be $1,000.
No, if they gave you the money, I mean.
I'll just get up the hell about it.
I would do the.
So you not gonna come back next Sunday?
Yeah, I might be giving some more away shit.
I'm gonna come back every Sunday just in case case they feel like they're in a giving spirit
Yeah,
again.
they might want to give.
I'm a moonwalk.
Because I'm leaving fast. And I don't want to get nobody holding up the church. Remember that movie when they was held the church up?
Last Sunday.
Oh, so they might choose to do it last Sunday.
Because somebody got some money and another person didn't?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever see me moonwalking backwards out the church, the people
You
don't
can't
give
even
me some money.
moonwalk.
She came, she came with Michael Jackson.
She'll learn with $1,000 envelope.
Living room. Chanel did
I
25.
can't dance either. Give me $1,000. I'll try.
No, Michael Jackson, when he moonwalk, you got on 55th Avenue, moonwalk all the way around.
Yeah,
Something got stuck in your foot,
And I'm going to remember. Exactly.
I ain't got to see that.
Oh, your mama a bad
I
moonwalker.
walk, girl. I moonwalk fast.
She's a bad bitch. Move. She a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch.
Oh my gosh.
That
Yeah,
was
I
a
would
good
be
one.
trying to see what everybody else
No,
got.
I would get my money and slide out. I'm not gonna lie, cause
I'd be like, you got 250? Oh.
If I said I
If
had
you want to see what
1,000,
everybody else got.
I don't
You one of
even
them.
if I got 1,000, I'd be done. I'd be like, oh, I got 250.
It can't be lying in the church house. I just say, God bless me.
I can see this one. Look, she talking about she'll do
Excuse
this.
me, I gotta use the biscuit.
And she did all that swing and shit she doing. See, I believe we done lost some of your damn
People gonna
money.
be like, I know she got the most.
Now, okay, so now what if you know everybody got these envelopes at church, but you found the envelope on the ground in the church? Would you try to
That
return
was
the
an extra
envelope?
gift.
Who you gonna return it to?
You don't know who
The
lost
church.
it. They don't have a return.
No,
They ain't got a name
return
on
it to
it.
the church.
They don't have a name
And
on
then
it.
be like, and then somebody else, oh, I dropped my envelope.
Turn the
away.
mic off
Somebody
because
turn
my
it
answer ain't gonna be good.
Because you might end up with 2,000
Yeah,
shit.
turn that mic off because my answer gonna be
But
real.
God, because I be thinking God say, Kim, you really special. You definitely needed this extra.
I'm gonna take
You
that
needed
little
this, so you got
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that
That's what I
communion
was
and walk out of there with that damn envelope. I'm gonna be like this.
Wow.
I would be thinking I got blessed and he felt I deserved 2,000.
Yes.
Really?
I would think she got blessed too.
What about
turn
you?
it
What
into
you?
the
What you?
church.
Oh,
turn
he
in?
definitely blessed me. Turn it in.
Because that person didn't deserve it.
But no,
because they
I
lost
don't see people drop money and give it back to them.
Now, if you see them,
No, that's different. But
or
you
if
found
it's
the
in a
envelope.
wallet with their name, yes, you give it back. But if it's just sitting there with nothing
God
around
told
it,
me this is
no
my
way to-
secret. This
Oh.
is my secret card.
So what if you see the envelope and there's people around? You step on it like you do.
Well,
act
that's
like
what
you
I
talking.
do now. This is what I do now. Like one time I seen money in the parking lot. I went to put my feet up. You found nothing. Shut the fuck up.
She always find money and she always do that.
And she
step.
not say shut the hell up for fucking.
Don't let Kimmy come to your church and she's getting that shit.
No, I'm not a thief. I got a good heart.
Okay, so what about like when you go to the grocery store? Like I've had this happen before. When you go to the little what you call it, the little
I took the
self
money. I
checkout,
took the money,
and
remember?
it gives you more money back than you should
No,
have
what
got.
it is the other people's money is before yours. That they left their money and then your money come out. Because remember, it happened to me.
Oh, it happened to me too before.
I took that money and was
But
like,
see, at the gas station I was on is when he was giving me the wrong cash back.
But that's different because
And
that come
I
out
was
that
like, wait a
drawer.
minute,
The drawer gonna be
something-
short.
No, but
Right,
I,
the
but
drawer
I
gonna be
just,
short.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, no.
So you said
something
through
ain't right.
self checkout?
yeah.
You
This happened to
start
me.
self-checking.
I never got blessed like that.
I went to get my money and it was like $80 more than what I requested back.
Well, guess what? God blessed you.
Yeah, that's how I
Exactly.
felt.
That's why I got the $2,000
How much you got back?
$80 more than what?
Oh,
this was a
wow.
couple years ago.
I'm not going to no
I've been
cashiers
thinking about
no
that
more.
camera.
Right, and I was
Because
like,
nobody can get fired on that.
right,
it's a
because it was the
computer.
machine.
You should have did a Dougie out of that story.
I'm trying to tell you.
How do you Doug
Teach
anyway?
me how to Dougie.
Oh yeah,
How to
okay,
Dougie.
yeah. Shit, I'd have been a Roger Rabbit out of that bitch.
Backwards.
Y'all good.
I'm weak.
Oh my gosh.
No, we good. We good law-abiding people. We just playing, y'all.
We get back. I get back.
I'll let y'all.
But I will take back too.
Oh, yeah.
But what I have to ask is when I was helping with Give with Grace the other week and she gave all these toiletries out, why I wanted to go through that line and get some free stuff? Is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
They
Because
had some good deodorants. They had toothbrush, toothpaste, mouth. They had all kind of really good stuff. And I was like, fuck, I can have a stockpile of this at home.
we still live the same. They just one notch below us, but we still need that stuff too.
Yeah, because I was
I
like,
would have came through with a hat on my damn head.
I almost really did go just to look,
Are you
even though I was
serious?
taking. I really wanted to get that stuff.
Well,
I told
we
her,
feed
sorry.
the homeless, and if it all on the ate, the food that we cooked, I eat a plate.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I be
we
hungry
did that
too.
with that soup.
Yeah, we
remember?
did too.
And then listen, my partner who make the food, Corey, he the real deal.
For real?
Oh yeah, we have barbecue chicken and everything else,
And
curry,
so, exactly.
turkey and everything.
Turkey.
Curry turkey.
Oh,
He Jamaican.
That sounds good.
So when do y'all do that? 'Cause
We do it the third Sunday of every month. We do it right at
What's
overtime.
today? What's
Like,
this
this
Sunday?
only the first Sunday.
This
We
not the
could
third
that would have
Sunday.
been nice to go.
That'd have
get
been
that.
nice if y'all had came.
Yeah,
As a
I
matter of
just had
fact,
some curry
when the
turkey.
BET Awards was down here, DJ Khaled and them came out and did it with us too. It was on.
Dang,
Yeah.
that would have been sweet to
missed
do
out.
that Sunday.
Yeah,
I like
we
to
would
get
have been
back.
out there.
I'd like to give
Curry, what did you say? Curry.
Curry turkey.
I ain't got a
Never heard
boyfriend
of
out
that.
there that weekend.
Yeah,
Ray
curry
said
turkey.
something. I was
She ain't
asking
find
about
this lady as a boyfriend.
I got you. My partner Corey, I can call him directly. He can make some
No,
curry
I'm not
turkey
that
for you.
desperate.
No. He'll make the curry
okay.
turkey. He not
Oh,
homeless.
I'm desperate for the turkey now.
No, he not.
But not a
He'll
jive
make it for
turkey.
y'all. He'll come make it for y'all. Seriously.
today.
I was with him yesterday. He'll come make it for y'all. I'm put
We
it
ain't
on
gonna see your
everything.
ass no more tonight.
I'll put it
They
on.
ain't
All
gonna
right.
Don't
One
say
thing
that.
about it, a promise made is a
Yeah.
promise kept, right?
Yeah, they'll put that name
Alright.
in
Well, you see where we living at right now.
I
until
know where
Monday.
y'all at.
Shit, I wish we was
Because
going.
we will be here if the curry turkey.
What day?
Whatever day curry
We gotta
turkey
leave
man
Monday
coming.
morning though. I gotta get my ass back home. But if it's before Monday
No, I
morning,
said
I'll
whatever
try.
day.
I'm gonna try my best to
he'll
make it
try.
happen.
Okay.
My best.
Okay.
Yeah.
My very, very best.
Okay.
I can't turkey.
Curry turkey.
No, that's how excited we are. We
Mhm.
never heard of it.
Curry.
And we love
You ever had
curry
curry chicken before?
Yeah.
Yes,
I make it.
and
I
we
make
love
it.
curry. She
Yeah.
makes a bomb
Yeah.
curry chicken.
Yeah, curry turkey. It was good.
I'll have him chop up if he needs to chop up. To ask him what I need
I'm
to
gonna
prep.
try to
Be
see
a
when we
sous
leave
chef.
here.
Okay. Shoot.
Mhm.
We got a full kitchen.
But no
I
jive
see it.
turkeys now.
No jive turkeys.
At all.
Y'all some job turkey.
Shit, you a damn jive turkey.
You jive turkey. I ain't say that in the
You a
70s, but
cold
they
cat.
love things. You
What's that?
jive
That
turkey.
chest hair.
They ain't scared nobody of jive turkey.
Jive turkey.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not scared of you.
But Rilo was cute. Now Rilo was a cute jive
I
turkey.
don't
would've
understand that language. That was so long ago.
liked. No, on Sanford and Son.
Yeah, she's like,
You done
she'll
seen
be
Sanford and
21
Son.
in July.
Mm-hmm.
College student, but she's still smarter than a damn time. She
She
know
knows.
everything
She
we know.
didn't tell us she on business with this podcast right now too.
My how long did Malcolm do it? My son got us started and left us after 2 podcasts, and she picked up after that.
Wow.
Like after 2 podcasts.
You know, I bring good shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I knew when to stop. Shit, I didn't have no shitload of kids.
No, but yeah, she picked on really fast. Like,
That's what's up.
No, I love the
I'm
kids.
having an awesome
Just
time
one.
right now too.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
are. I'm
yeah,
glad.
I see your glass.
Your glass empty.
Oh man.
They gonna fill up. While
This
they
nigga
filling
out.
up your
Said
glass,
y'all
let's.
forcing me.
No, we ain't forcing that.
Since you insist,
We do it to people. We get them to talk when we get
we
them.
send people home with food and
Oh
everything.
my gosh, let's talk about Mr. Flavor Flav.
What's going on, my buddy? With his handsome self.
Oh, hello, ugly thing.
Now,
Far
Chuck
from it.
D. What's Chuck D
That
at?
ugly thing.
He is. He ugly.
He's not.
He
Flavor
had the
Flav is
best
kinda
reality
attractive,
show ever though.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
he
Yes, he
did.
did.
Yeah,
He
boy.
set actually
He
he
set
set
the
the
bar.
tone
Yeah,
for
he did.
reality TV because he was like one of the first ones.
I don't even watch reality TV no more.
Yeah.
Since
that
Flavor
was a
Flav,
cool
I watched Ray J's on when he had his.
Yeah, 'cause he an
Yeah,
And that
asshole.
was
I
it.
like him.
He's a hoe. Oh,
But he's an asshole. I love
Nice
him.
guy.
what'd you say?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
You
He
know what?
was,
That just told me a lot about him. I'm gonna dump some wine on your ass.
I'm always for the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Ray J's an ass, but he was funny.
He funny.
I liked him.
All right, Flavor Flav reportedly owes the IRS $3.1 million after not paying his taxes.
Did he ever even make that much money?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Off that first
That
season,
show.
he had
Oh, he
to.
did? I'm talking about when he was with Chuck D running around that big clock on his
I don't
chest.
think so. I think he's
he
made more
recovered
money.
from that. He
you
done
know.
made more since then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I never just really.
He-
3.1
I really
million.
couldn't.
Oh,
watch
but
him.
look, it says almost half of his debt was accrued back in 2007 while he filmed Flavor of Love.
Ah,
so
see?
that's when he made that
Exactly.
money. Okay.
Dang, so he was taking it and it was gone. He was
Yeah.
like, I ain't about to
Fuck
pay
Chuck.
You know he about like 50 something,
He
55.
looked like an old little something in this picture.
I never really looked at him good.
A
'Cause I
burnt
couldn't.
sausage.
Oh, I know my dog. I know
Burnt
him.
hot.
I never could really look at him. I'm okay.
He like a burnt hot. Get the man out my face. Get the man out my face.
A burnt hot.
He
lady.
real black too. He navy black.
Yeah.
That's the color.
Yeah, now it is.
It could be. We can make it
She
shit.
said he
Or
was
charcoal.
burnt sausage.
Wow.
There's navy and then there's charcoal.
Okay.
And then you get to start getting to get purple after
But why
that.
did he start wearing the clocks? What, do you guys
He
know?
was just part of their gimmick, but he was a hype man. He was a hype man. For
He never
Public
was
Enemy.
really a rapper.
Public Enemy. Public Enemy.
Public
Basically.
enema.
That was on Friday.
Public Enemy.
I
but
mean,
they
House
made some
Party,
lot of
House
political
Party.
music back then too.
Oh, I
It was
love
Fight
Chuck
the
D. That's
Power
what it
and
was. Mhm.
you know it was a good era of music.
Yeah.
That era now sucks right now.
Oh, is that what you think?
It's bad. We don't have no substance in the music.
You
Yeah,
know,
we
some
just-
of it does. You
That's why I like East
Well,
Coast.
ask him. The good question is like, which new rappers do you like?
Yeah.
And then we can go from there up today. Because we had this conversation on our last
That's
podcast.
a tough question because I don't even hardly listen to none of the new rappers.
That's
Only
so
person
funny.
that got some sense to me is Drake. I like Drake. And he's
So nobody after that?
Nah, not
So
really.
you haven't listened to J. Cole, Kendrick?
No, that's different. J.
Okay.
Cole, Kendrick Lamar, them
Ask
dudes
him
there
about those people
in
that we
different
were talking
levels.
about last week when
Who?
we thought that
like
somebody
Lil
thought that.
Pump,
Who?
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Gucci
Nah.
Gang.
So
My
he-
daughter, when I ride in the car with my daughter, I let her DJ. And she was playing that stuff. I'm like, what the hell is
Yes,
this?
really?
Dirt
So
bike.
he-
Want me a dirt bike? I'm like, what
I
the
ain't even
heck?
heard that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, if you listen to it over and over again, it'll catch it to you.
Yeah,
So, wow.
that's
See,
what they're doing.
I don't even listen to the radio.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, the older rappers can't hit on the new rappers too. In the day, because we don't listen. That's not in our era no more. So I feel
Yeah, I
like
understand.
at the end of the day, we can't hate on them, and they trying to do something different too. Also,
Yeah.
Because think about it, the '70s,
Yeah.
we didn't. They was making love music and stuff
said
like
the
that.
same thing.
And then when the '80s came along and they got into gangster rap and stuff like that, that was more our era.
Yeah.
When Tupac came along, that was our era.
era,
People
yeah.
that was older couldn't understand it.
Yeah. That's
They
what-
couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
So they doing their thing. I just can't listen to them. It give me
Yeah.
a damn headache.
Yeah.
But you don't down them because of
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
gotcha.
man. You
Yeah, I
gotta-
don't know.
We
What
had
they
just the
talking
same
about?
conversation last week, and one of the people said exactly what you just said.
Oh wow, and I don't even know him.
No, it's my son, my youngest son. He
Oh,
said
wow.
the same
It's
thing.
my son.
It's mine.
Yeah, he said the same exact thing.
I mean,
But Tupac the best rapper ever.
yes, I love
Okay.
Oh
Tupac.
yeah, for me
Biggie
too.
too. I'm sorry, I
Not
love that
best,
East
I
Coast.
don't know.
You don't like Biggie?
Biggie.
Look, he
Give
talking
me
about-
one more
Let me
chance.
tell you, Tupac had such an influence on
Oh yeah, he
music
was awesome. though.
that I didn't listen to Jay-Z. I didn't listen to Biggie till Tupac died.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was listening to Biggie before.
That's true.
that,
A lot
too.
of people didn't listen to those other rappers.
They
until
wasn't in
Tupac
tune
died.
on that East Coast. That's all they was slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got some great music. Jay-Z is an icon. I like his music.
I like his old music. That new stuff, he just talking. That's like
Well,
he
they
not
say
rapping.
his new what is that 444
444
is real enlightening for
Yeah, he had
the
some.
people of our era.
Correct. It's
So,
good.
I haven't listened to any.
It's a great album.
Navar played some of it for me.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, another level.
Yeah.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
dudes, they're just
They outta
like
here.
on another level,
I
man.
just
And,
wanted to make sure because I still consider them newer rappers.
For us, they not
Migos them new and stuff
Yeah.
Oh,
like
so that's
that.
the new you talking about.
Yeah,
The
what's
new
the other guy? Who rap with Baby? Young Thug, them.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
new to me. Like,
Okay, yeah,
Well,
like
y'all
for
thought
me.
the one that got all them earrings and all them tattoos and
Yeah, the
it's
tight
like
ass
a
pants
girl,
on.
like a girl.
Yeah, we ain't on that down here.
Everybody wear them tight ass.
Not Miami, original Miami
Shit,
people.
nigga,
We ain't on that.
See, the original, we had
We
this
is not
conference,
on that.
but them new Miami people was wearing that stuff.
No. Now
So
they was
it-
raised the right way. They know
but,
better.
But my point is, I was telling Tracy that when we came out with T to the E, that some of these Miami people now more are like, and it could be because it's the newer generation. They're not
They're
like
more
the old.
influenced by
They're
the
more
industry.
influenced by the industry than how the old Miami people would. How y'all had y'all own little culture, y'all own little world.
Man, we
y'all-
was loud colors.
Yeah.
Versace shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
But now y'all starting to mesh with the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
I know,
really
and it's
mashing.
just so disappointing
And I
to
saw
us.
that last night. I'm
Because
like,
we came here a few times when we were younger, and it was like y'all were y'all own thing. And like Kim mentioned it last night, she was like, "It seems so different. It's more like that y'all are like more what the industry is doing."
Yeah, but see, like even when Trick Daddy started to talk, like a lot of times,
he love the kids.
Trick love the kids. At the same time,
Yeah,
I agree with some of the things Trick be saying because of the fact of the matter, like you said, we had our own identity.
Yeah.
Like the
Y'all
dudes from
losing it,
where
though.
we from, where I'm from, we wore Dickies and stuff like that was us.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, we wore the flashy shirts when we went out to clubs and stuff, and the Versace's and stuff like that, the Bally's. You know, we was like that. You know, and now that's gone now.
It's gone.
Because now y'all probably meshing with what's going on.
Not me. I still keep it
Because in
original.
Phoenix,
You know you got
our
some
stuff
type.
is.
Some type.
No, I don't have not one pair of skinny jeans.
I'm just playing with you.
But I don't wear my pants big either, though. I wear my clothes
Just
fit.
right,
to
just
fit.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Just
You're
right.
on your grown man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Grown man.
Because in Arizona, everything is still the same across the board. Still like the dress, and it ain't too drastic.
Well, we
Yeah.
dress everybody plain out there anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it still you don't see a big difference between the two.
You let me tell you how you know old school Miami dude you see him with a polo shirt on.
Don't make me weak, because if I see somebody while we're here,
I'm
You're talking
telling
about
you.
like a Ralph Lauren polo.
Like a Ralph Lauren polo,
yeah.
like
know
that with the horse on it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I
That
know
right
you
there is
don't.
Miami classic stuff. Like the old school real Miami dudes still wear them. I got like 20 of them.
So is Luke still prominent here?
Yeah, Luke. You can catch Luke any place in Miami, but Luke is a regular dude.
He about what?
Luke about 50-something years
Little
old.
nasty ass.
You can catch Luke any place. Luke be to the cigar lounge
No,
sometimes.
I
at
like the
Liberty
light
City
skinned
Park.
one that was with them. Not the
Which
one?
one?
That, not
One
the
of them passed away now.
No, not him. The other dude.
I like you,
Mark. He was light skinned. He was a black dude.
Luke was that deal. Luke don't get enough credit for what he did for Miami.
Oh no, he did a lot.
Oh no, he put y'all on the freaking
He put the music
map.
industry on
on
the map.
When
that
he
whole
went
style.
to court, yeah.
Yeah, against the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very smart.
No, I don't take nothing away from him. Believe me.
But he living the better half of his life now. He coach football. He do things like that.
Down.
Yeah, he done slowed. He's still making his money and stuff, but he done kind of slowed down. He always been prominent in our community.
Somebody told me
He's
doing concerts, right?
Yeah, he do them every now and then. But Luke literally changed the culture of Miami, and I take my hat off to that dude.
Yeah, that's good.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Too bad we couldn't get Luke in here.
Dropping a little knowledge.
Nah, Luke.
Dang, you didn't.
Go ahead.
And Ross changing the culture too.
Oh, that's who I like.
Fat Boy.
That's my buddy there, I was praying for Fat Boy.
That shirt up.
He had everybody.
No, he ain't fat no more though.
Listen, he put the Fat Boys on for a minute now.
They say he went out. He got the hospital.
Yeah, I think he's straight.
You know what he doing different though, and I give it to him because Ross is a street dude too now. But what he's showing is that you take this industry money and start building your businesses, put people in power. So guess what? If you ever take a dip or a fall, you still got all this other stuff going on around you. I commend him on that.
And not spend all your money in one place.
Nah, he got wing stops, he got checkers, he got rallies. He even got to deal with Pizza Hut from what I heard too.
What is that? What?
Pizza Hut.
Oh,
He's
Pizza
doing
Hut.
different things, different
I bet
business
it's
adventures,
smart.
which I admire that about that dude. Instead of giving your family member $1,000 or $100,000, listen, I'm open up this business, and guess what? Y'all go run it, and y'all make this $1 million wing stop.
And then he make them be responsible.
Correct.
At that point.
He
The
still
ones
gonna
that
make his
want to be
percentage.
responsible, because you give them the money, they just run off. But if you want to be responsible,
Hold
you
on,
gotta
he
make
owns
money.
Wingstop.
He owns
Brittany,
about
we discussed
30 of
that.
them.
He runs.
We talked about
Oh,
that
yeah,
last
we
night.
did.
And guess
talk
what? Like we were just talking about earlier with my insurance, they say it's a pyramid. Wingstop still make a percentage off of every Wingstop Ross owns.
We just told this
They
lady
just gave him
that's
the
like
secret.
last week.
They give him, he used their ingredients, they sauce, they formula, and he makes his money off of it. And Wingstop gets a percentage out of that too. Same formula.
Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, we just talked. We just
That's what I said. I think we did. talk
Tracy
about
about somebody the one that they
remember the
used to be
disclaimer
heard.
we gave you earlier.
Yeah, but she seems very intelligent. She's been on
is.
point.
No, she's
She falls asleep when she wakes back up.
Oh, she's sharp now.
Oh no, smart.
No, he did it.
Oh no, she's very smart.
I can tell.
Falls asleep and wakes
That's
back
probably
up.
the lemon drop though, too. Also.
She'll let me drink way more than that.
Okay.
Honey Jack, the Honey Jack in the room. We gonna give her that later.
Oh, you got some?
See?
There it is.
That's my drink.
Now you happy.
No, she's sharp now. We
No,
can
she's
take that
very
from her.
sharp.
All of y'all sharp.
No, yeah, we on our P's and Q's.
We try to be.
I tried.
We try to be.
Our Q's and our P's. Let's go backwards.
Tomato.
We dot our
Okay.
dot our I's and cross our T's.
Cross eyes and dot our T's.
We just drink sometime with it.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. I do
We
too.
do. They don't.
They don't. These two, and then the art. Yeah, we don't.
That's right. Helps
All
you
right,
back around.
that's what keep it going.
That's what keep the world a spinning.
You got some more hot topics for us? You've been doing a great job.
Thank
too.
you, thank you. Appreciate it. I know.
Shout out ASU when you do the shout out.
Arizona State?
University.
That's what she got. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
One more year and she'll be a graduate.
I'll be
Oh,
done.
my
done.
sweet little baby.
Well, she'll
Don't
be.
get
No, she said she
What's
gonna
she
be
majoring in?
done.
Business.
Sports and media.
Okay.
But then she gonna go back for her bachelor's right away. I mean, for her.
So what's the
master's.
end game though?
Sports
tell 'em.
agent.
She don't
But
like
you
to
gotta
talk
go to
about
law
herself.
school.
Ain't no wrong with law school.
I know, but
Because I might need to help you out. Help me out
Young
some
kids with this
situations.
knee shaking.
Sorry, I've been shaking the whole time.
So all the stuff we're doing is helping her on her like resume. And
That's
stuff.
awesome, man. That's what it's all about. A family
Get me
affair,
together.
right?
Yeah, that's
So
what
we
it-
all gonna get our masters when she get her masters.
Damn
I'm gonna be
right.
over there talking about where my degree at. I
That's
need
right.
it.
Yeah,
But
we
you
all-
know how blessed you are to have the family support that you have. It's a lot of people don't have that support. That's awesome.
That's true. You're right.
That's awesome.
We're right behind her. We're gonna have a damn
A cap
drum.
and gown?
A cap and gown and drum at the damn graduation.
I'm trying to tell you. I got a
If I go
bullhorn
rap-
too. You know my bullhorn?
Yeah,
Give us a
ready.
bull.
Come on, shit.
We got a family member that rap. He can rap at the. I was gonna say the
That'd give a whole
concert.
different a whole different ceremony.
Rap at the graduation.
We do have to plan on what we're gonna do for you.
Okay, yeah, but it's not about me today.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's move on to the last hot topic. Okay. So a Philly school is offering cash rewards for students to stop fighting.
I
guess it's that bad.
Damn.
The fighting at
A
the school is-
reward?
Yeah, cash.
So how do they choose who they're giving it to though?
People that probably don't fight get money.
They said if you can't get through the entire school year without a single fight at one Southwest Philadelphia school, you'll get cash money at graduation.
I make everybody else fight.
Oh, so you have to wait till the end.
Entire year.
I like that because it makes them be good.
They get $100.
That ain't enough to keep me motivated.
Nah, if I got a problem with you, nah, you gotta
But
get
what
beat.
if you're not the fighting type? That you will.
I would get mine regardless. I ain't fight no damn.
This an inner city Philly school?
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's where the people
That's tough though, man. Growing up in the inner city, you gotta learn how to knuck and buck a little bit. I'm glad they still fighting, not shooting each other though.
Oh
yeah, I prefer that.
That is
right.
so true.
Yeah.
Oh, it said it's down from the 17%. It's down 17% from the.
That's
So
probably
unless
but
$100, some of those kids might be
$100 might be.
I could get that on the corner.
What the fuck you doing on the corner?
Your kids be doing all kind of stuff.
No, I see what she's saying. She's saying like some kids will like wage and say,
okay.
well, it may not be worth it.
I can get that on.
No, I'm just speaking out loud of what they would say. Like,
shit.
That ain't enough of a reward for me. Shit.
I don't encourage violence at all, but I think it was a better era. We would just we had a fight with somebody, and after that, you all right with each other. I guess the kids out here don't know how to fight though. That's why they shooting each other.
How far was that shooting? Was that up north or?
It's in probably about 20 minutes.
I forgot it was here.
Which shooting? In Broward County?
The most recent.
Oh yeah, that's further north. It's probably about an hour and 15 minutes northeast of here.
Girl, you ain't never say.
Because we have a cousin that says she lives not far from it. So
yeah, that's off 95 up that way north, which is sad.
Yeah, that was really sad.
That's crazy. But no, I don't think if I really got a problem with somebody, I don't have problems with
you. Got $100 real easy. You didn't have to worry about that.
I think it's easy money for some people, and then
then some kids might can use it for part of their graduation or they senior pictures or something. Shit,
you get it after graduation.
That sucks.
It's a bonus
for being good.
Yeah,
but let somebody call you a B. That $100, you'd be like, I don't know. Yeah,
I didn't have to fight in high school.
I could have my cousins come to the school. And
yeah, because Tracy and Sean and them, I didn't have to fight. You do what? I'm gonna fight for you.
I don't need you getting beat up.
That's her mama. She ain't getting that $100. You ain't getting it.
But Keisha will be there ready, and Tia.
Oh Lord,
Tia is a rap. Tia.
She gotta come out the room.
Don't leave her be.
Yeah, Tia will be ready.
So are y'all good?
We're good.
That's awesome.
Nothing we missed?
No, I'm about to finish.
I'm asking him if he.
Yeah, she's gonna go to him now.
I actually had a good time, yeah.
Oh, everybody has a good time. Nowhere will we go? Alaska, Canada.
Okay. We ain't even been there.
We're gonna be in Chile.
Outer space. Oh yeah, we are gonna be. Everybody, we're gonna be in Chile and what you said, a month and a half, 2 months.
It's a 17-month contest.
Okay, so check us out in Chile in 2 years.
Yeah. We gonna be in.
You already put in nobody's Chile.
You know, we put in the universe.
You know what? We met him through the universe.
So Chile, we're gonna be there.
We're gonna be chilling in Chile.
So it's his
all right. So,
she said chilling in Chile.
Mr. Eugene, do you want to go ahead and give any shout outs that you want to give, and then on top of that, do you want to tell us where people can find you?
Oh wow.
Social media.
What? Shout out to you all for inviting me.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that, and this is my first time doing y'all pop my cherry. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna get a plaque.
Yeah, y'all did a great. No, but allow me to be myself and have fun doing it, and still keep it professional with each other too. Exactly. Also, and I just want to give a shout out to just everybody that supported me along the way, and people that didn't believe in me. Shout out to y'all too.
Thank you.
And I'm excited about this opportunity that you guys gave me, the platform you gave me. Hopefully, people will listen to this and understand that. It don't matter where you're from, you can actually make something of yourself and just believe in yourself and go forward. I love what I do for a living. I love the company I'm with. I love the people that run me into the business, and just an awesome opportunity. And you can find me on Instagram. I think it's Vito Corleone, VIDOCALION. And on Facebook is Eugene Spence. You'll see me sitting at the table looking just like this with this green shirt on. Just like this.
You will with that damn desk in front of you.
Doggone right. Just guess what? Trapping ain't dead, baby. Okay. We working. It's in my Jeezy voice. You know, I love what I do. And the day people are going to die, I got to be paid for. And we here a company I can stand behind that's going to help them people out at the end of the day. And if you're looking for an opportunity to change your life, I'm here too also. And thank you all.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I thought you was a little nervous.
Socks in the background of that picture. Oh,
what's up?
She a salt.
It doesn't. My OCD.
They ain't gonna look at it.
I tried to make
and
sure
then my backpack.
I just seen it.
What can you do now? He got the.
I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna let us see it. He done set it down.
Right.
No, but it was
God
more
is good.
focused on him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like, it was a real little bitty blanket on the ground.
But we are still recording. Straight there.
Dang, transition.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh. All right.
My OCD.
Thank you again so much for coming and spending your afternoon with us.
Thank you.
I
Really appreciate it.
We really enjoyed it.
Yes, we really enjoyed it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and
Let him sign out first.
sign out, ladies.
How you sign out? You sign out.
He already signed out.
I'm done.
Just be like,
He
peace.
said,
I can't drop the mic. I got another podcast tomorrow.
Shit. Oh, shit. It's T to the E.
It's Kimmy. We out.
Queen B.
It's Eugene.
It's your girl Nikay, and I will talk to y'all.
Miami.
That's awesome.
That did not sound good at all.
No, he'll fix it.
Next 3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pod son, sitting pretty. We on, yeah. We about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flash you up, bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you, so why are y'all frontin'? Got 3 jobs, so you know your girl be hustling. I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spinning facts. My middle name bougie.